Hi everyone! Welcome to another Circle Time with Stephanie. Thank you for joining me. Today I am so excited to introduce my co-host, Barry. Say hi, Barry. Barry is a bear. Barry is my co-host today because we're talking all about forest animals. Have you ever been to a forest and seen an animal? What kind of animals did you see? There are lots of animals that live in the forest. I thought we might start off by playing a game. I'll show you a picture of an animal, and you can tell me what it is. What animal is this? This is a chipmunk. Chipmunks are often in forests collecting acorns and other kinds of nuts. They're very little and they live up in the trees. Just like Barry, this is a bear. Bears are big animals who sleep all winter long, and they live in little dens. Now, unless your bear is a fun bear like Barry, hopefully you don't run into him while you're in the forest. Next we have a raccoon. Raccoons come out at night, and they're notorious for hanging out in the garbage. Do you see the color around their eye? It looks like they're wearing a mask, but it's really just their fur. This one I know you're familiar with. It's a rabbit. Rabbits also live in the forest. You can find them munching on different vegetables and grasses. This is a deer. Deers are very gentle as they gallop through the forest. Similar to a deer is a moose. But compared to a deer, moose are very big. Look at those big antlers. We also have beavers. Beavers like to hang out by the river. They make special houses called dams. They do this by chewing up wood and smacking it together with their big tail. We also have lots of birds. There's an owl. What noise does an owl make? Hoo, hoo. And you might also see a robin. Robins like to sing and chirp. And if you ever see a robin egg, it's a bright blue. It's very pretty and very common to see in the springtime. We also see foxes. Foxes are quick little animals who also live in dens and burrows. And we have skunks. Skunks are black and white, but don't get too close because they are a little bit stinky, so you don't want to get sprayed by one. And finally, hopefully you don't run into one of these. There's wolves. What noise does a wolf make? A woo! Very good. As you can see, there are lots of animals in the woods. Next time you go for a walk in the wood, see if you can spot any animals, or look on the ground to see if you can find any footprints. Now, how about we sing a song about one of my favorite woodland animals, the moose. To help me prepare for this wonderful song, I'm gonna put on my homemade antlers, which you can learn how to make too at the end of the video. Okay, so Barry's gonna take a little break so that my friend Fred can join us for his song. The song is called Fred the Moose. Now this is a special song, So I sing every line 2 times. Are you ready? Let's begin. There was a great big moose. There was a great big moose. He liked to drink a lot of juice. He liked to drink a lot of juice. There was a great big moose. There was a great big moose. He liked to drink a lot of juice. He liked to drink a lot of juice. Singing wail, 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 wail. Wail, 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 wail. The moose's name was Fred. The moose's name was Fred. He liked to drink his juice in bed. He liked to drink his juice in bed. The moose's name was Fred. The moose's name was Fred. He liked to drink his juice in bed. He liked to drink his juice in bed. Singing wail, wail. Wail, 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 wail. He drank his juice with care. He drank his juice with care. But then he spilt it in his hair. But then he spilt it in his hair. He drank his juice with care. He drank his juice with care. But then he spilt it in his hair. But then he spilt it in his hair. Singing wail, 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 wail. Now there's a sticky moose. Now there's a sticky moose. All covered in juice, all covered in juice. And he's on the loose, and he's on the loose. Ah! Thank you for singing that very funny song to me, with Fred the Moose. Now remember, if you ever see a moose, be careful, because he might be sticky, because he's all covered in juice. Now that we've sung about mooses, how about we read a book about a moose? Do you want to join me in reading a book? If you give a moose a muffin? Great, let's begin. This is called If You Give a Moose a Muffin by Laura Geringer Numeroff and illustrated by Felicia Bond. And here we can see a great big moose with 3 delicious muffins. I'm excited to read this story with you. Here we have the moose, a little muffin that a little boy is throwing, and the moose is looking right at the front door. If you give a moose a muffin, he'll want some jam to go with it. So as we can see, the moose is coming right inside. So you'll bring out some of your mother's homemade blackberry jam. Here's the moose with his muffin and the boy looking for his jam. When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another, and another, and another. And when they're all gone, he'll ask you to make more. Look at, that's 2 empty muffin trays, and the moose is wiping off his face. Can you imagine eating that many muffins? That's a hungry moose. You'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix. He'll want to go with you. When he opens the door and feels how chilly it is, brr, he'll ask to borrow a sweater. Can you imagine that? A moose wearing a sweater? When he puts the sweater on, he'll notice one of the buttons is loose. He'll ask for a needle and thread. There we can see the moose trying to get on that little boy's sweater. Maybe a bit too small for that big moose. But he'll start sewing. The button will remind him of puppets his grandmother used to make. So here we can see the moose is sewing up the sweater. So he'll ask for some old socks. He'll make sock puppets. When they're done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. Look at these two sock puppets he made. He made a moose and a mouse. And now look at him. He'll need some cardboard and some paints. And the little boy's rushing over with cardboard and paint and paper. Then he'll ask you to help make the scenery. So we got some grass here, some clouds, lots of paints and tape, and they're listening to music. I think this is going to be a great picture. When the scenery's finished, he'll get behind the couch, but his antlers will stick out. Here we see one antler and two antlers. So, he'll ask for something to cover them up. You'll bring him a sheet from your bed. Here's a big white sheet. When he sees the sheet, he'll remember he wants to be a ghost for Halloween. He'll try it on and shout, "Boo!" It'll scare him so much he'll knock over all the paints. Oh no! Look at that white sheet. It's covered in different colors now. So he'll use the sheet to clean up the mess. That's a very messy sheet. Then he'll ask you for some soap to wash it out. He'll probably want to hang the sheet up to dry. He'll go outside to put it on the clothesline. When he's out in the yard, he'll see your mother's blackberry bushes. Here we got the blackberries on the bush outside. Seeing the blackberries will remind him of her jam. He'll probably ask you for some. Look at the moose coming back in the house. And chances are, if you give him the jam, he'll want a muffin to go with it. Oh no! If you give a moose a muffin, chances are he'll want some jam. And another muffin. And another. Will it ever end? The end. So an important lesson here. If you offer a moose a muffin, you're going to have to offer him some jam, and then he's going to want to have a sweater and make pictures and puppets, and then he'll probably want some more muffins after all that. Thank you for reading this lovely story with me. Now that we've read a lovely story, Mr. Barry thought we should do some movements. And he told me of a very cool game called We're Going on a Bear Hunt. So it's a song, but you gotta do the actions too. You wanna try it with me? Barry's gonna watch from over here as we do this together. So I need you to remember 3 special actions. When I say can't go around it, you gotta turn around. When I say can't go over it, you have to go nice and high. When I say can't go under it, you have to crouch down to the floor. The rest of the time, we gotta keep marching. We're going on a bear hunt, going on a bear hunt. Gonna find a big one, gonna find a big one. I'm not scared, I'm not scared. Uh-oh, tall grass. Can't go around it, can't go around it. Can't go over it, can't go over it. Can't go under it, can't go under it. We gotta go through it, gotta go through it. Swish, 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 swish. On a bear hunt, we're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna find a big one, find a big one. I'm not scared, I'm not scared. Uh-oh, a river. can't go round it, can't go round it, can't go over it, can't go over it, can't go under it, can't go under it, gotta swim through it, gotta swim through it, swim, 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 swim. Going on a bear hunt, going on a bear hunt, gonna find a big one, gonna find a big one. I'm not scared, I'm not scared. Uh-oh, mud. Can't go around it, can't go around it, can't go over it, can't go over it, can't go under it, go over it. Gotta squish through it. Big steps. Squish, 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 squish. We're going on a bear hunt, going on a bear hunt. Gonna find a big one, gonna find a big one. I'm not scared, I'm not scared. Uh-oh, a cave. Let's tiptoe, 'cause we can't go around it, we can't go around it. Can't go over it, we can't go over it, can't go under it, can't go under it, we gotta sneak in it. Sneak, 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 sneak. Uh-oh, I see a big wet nose, 2 ears, 2 big eyes. Ah! It's a bear! Now what do we do? We're leaving our bear hunt, we're leaving our bear hunt. We gotta leave the cave, leave the cave, leave the cave, leave the cave. Now we're at the mud. Swish, 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 swish. Now we're at the river. Swim, 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 swim. Tall glass. Swish, 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 swish. Get home, open the door, open the door. Then you think, oh, we went on a bear hunt, but we're not scared. Maybe just a little bit. That was a great job. Lots of good exercise. Me and Barry have had so much fun singing about moose and reading about moose and then going on a bear hunt. That was an interesting one, Barry. But Barry had a great suggestion. We should sing about the other animals you might see in the wood. And he reminded me of one of my favorite songs, Robin in the Rain. So robins are a very special animal. They have a red chest, a yellow beak, and 2 yellow feet. And they have beautiful blue eggs in the spring. What also makes robins so special is that they love the rain. Now, when it rains, the ground gets very soft in a forest, and it makes the worms wiggle up from the ground. Can anyone wiggle like a worm? Very good. So I don't know if you know this, but robins eat worms, so when it rains, there's lots of dinner available for them. So that's why robins love the rain. So, if you'd like, I would love to sing a special song with you. I'm so excited to sing Robin in the Rain with you and Barry. Let's begin. Robin in the rain, what a saucy fellow. Robin in the rain, mind your socks of yellow. Running in the garden on your nimble feet, digging for your dinner with your long, strong beak. Robin in the rain, you don't mind the weather. Showers always make you gay. But the worms are wishing you would stay at home, Robin, on a rainy day. Robin in the rain, what a saucy fellow. Robin in the rain, mind your socks of yellow. Running in the garden on your nimble feet, digging for your dinner with your long strong beak. Robin in the rain, you don't mind the weather, showers always make you gay. But the worms are wishing you would stay at home, Robin, on a rainy day. Robin on a rainy day, one more time. Robin on a rainy day. That's it. That was so much fun. I love, love, love that song. I think robins are such a beautiful animal, and they love the rain. And sometimes we don't like the rain, but for a lot of animals it's a lot of fun, and it's quite beautiful, and it keeps our forests nice and strong because they also need water to grow tall and healthy. Now that we've sung another beautiful song, I thought we could do one more story, and that will be the end of circle time today. What do you think? To finish our reading today, we're going to read Sweet Dreams, Little Bear. The golden sun sets in the sky, so we wish the day goodbye. Hop, skip, jump, just time to play, our last game of this happy day. Here we see the bears and some chipmunks. And here are the bears again and an owl. All the world is off to bed, and so are we, my sleepyhead. Home we go now, hold on tight, wave to owl and say good night. There's owl. Splish, splash, sploosh, it's bath time fun. Hugs and kisses when we're done. Our friends are sleeping peacefully. We got a chipmunk, a fox, a rabbit. And soon, my darling, so are we. We'll sing a gentle lullaby and watch the moon rise in the sky. Cuddle close, our day is done. Sweet dreams, my precious little one. The end. Thank you so much for reading that with me. We are just about done circle time for the day. But if you want to do one little craft with us, stick around and learn how to make your own antlers.